when we hear the word leadership, many people think that actual leadership is about control. Others will think that leadership is about authority. And most importantly, majority of the people will think that leadership is about being in charge. But here's the tough question. We don't ask enough. My question is leadership about holding power or sharing power? Join me in this episode as we deconstruct the essence of leadership and what it entails.
Mind, heritage, and power remain.
The question is leadership about holding power or sharing power? If you've been in a situation where there is scarcity, there's one thing you do. You hold on to something that you have, the little thing that you have. You hold on to it as if your whole life depends on it. And this is what I called the closed fist leaders. And these are the majority. Now I want you to ask yourself, what can a closed fist do? One, it can punch. It can defend, but it cannot give. Neither can it go on and receive. Why? Because it has nothing to connect with. And this is what happens when leaders hold power. They build fear, not trust, not control, not even collaboration, but fear. And fear is the worst enemy. And here is the hardest question. Does holding all the power that you ever want strengthen you, or it weakens you? Think about it for a moment. Because in the moment, you may feel like though it strengthens you, but over a time, it breeds dependency, it breeds disconnection, and even it may breed resentment. Why? Because strong teams do not grow in the shadow of dominant leaders or dominant figures. They grow in light of shared responsibility, of shared connection. This is what human beings want. Responsibility and connection, not leaders with closed fists. I recently came across a book written by Davis Kant entitled Leaders Who Last. And in that book, he deconstructed a principle that resonated with me. He said that leaders don't build empires, they build people. Leaders don't build empires, but they build labor. That hit me so hard. So many leaders today are into the business of building empires at the expenses of building people. They're looking for titles, they're looking for chairs, they're looking for image management. They all think that success is about being irreplaceable. But think of this in another way. If your team can't function without you, I repeat, if your team cannot function without you, you have made yourself too important and them not that important enough. And this is where we go wrong. In modern history, we have a prototype that we can look at, Nelson Mandela. After being imprisoned for 27 years, he finally gained the power that he wanted. And what did he do with it? He shared it. He found a unity government, worked with his former enemies, and voluntarily stepped down after his one term. How many of us can do this? We saw this in our neighboring country, in the United Republic of Tanzania, with Mwalimu Kambarage Nyerere. Same philosophy. And that is not weakness, that is wisdom. They understood something many leaders today don't understand. Power shared is power multiplied. In our today's life, whether in government, whether in companies, whether in schools, whether in our own families, leaders who empower others leave deeper and lasting impact. Because it's not about creating followers, as many of us go out searching for, but it's about creating other leaders. That's how leadership outlives your opinion, through creating other leaders. So I want to put it up to every one of us. If you are a leader, ask yourself today, is your fist closed or it's open? Is it closed or is it open? And as you're holding on to that power that you really want, or are you handing it over? Because in the end, ladies and gentlemen, leadership isn't about being the strongest person in the room. It is about making the room stronger because you are in it. not about being the strongest person in the room, but making the room stronger because you are in it. And that is all leadership is all about. Go out, open your hands, connect, build. That's when you last. Join me in my next episode as I'll be deconstructing whether leaders are those that admit their mistakes or they are those that deny and throw out responsibilities. My name is Gardner. Adios.
Mine heritage and power remain.